In wrestling, some stories live forever, not because of a shocking move or a surprise return, but because they change everything we thought we knew about the business. And there's one type of story so rare, so risky, that when it's done right, it becomes the stuff of a legend. It's called a double turn. The moment when, in the same match, the hero becomes the villain, and the villain becomes the hero. It doesn't just flip the script, it rewrites it. The most famous example? Not just Bret Hart and Stone Cold. Let's go back to Survivor Series 1998. The night The Rock was supposed to be the people's savior. Fans thought he was the new hero, the corporate underdog. Instead, he sold his soul and became the corporate champion, while Mick Foley, who had been an unhinged villain for years, became the most beloved anti-hero overnight. That swerve didn't just shock fans, it defined the Attitude Era. Fast forward 25 years, WWE is standing on the edge of another revolution, and the pieces are perfectly aligned. 2 weeks from now, at SummerSlam, John Cena defends the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes. On paper, it feels like classic storytelling. Cena, the cocky veteran who betrayed the fans earlier this year, facing the American Nightmare, the relentless babyface chasing his destiny. But what if this isn't what it seems? What if WWE pulls the trigger on something so bold, so shocking, that it sets the tone for the next 5 years of the company? What if John Cena becomes the hero again, and Cody Rhodes turns into the most dangerous villain WWE has seen in decades? Let's break it down. Cody Rhodes has been a fan favorite since the day he walked back into WWE. He left the company, bet on himself, built a legacy outside the system, and returned to finish his story. But the truth is, that story hasn't gone the way he wanted. Think about it. He failed at WrestleMania 40. He clawed his way back only to find himself overshadowed by bigger names and louder reactions. When John Cena returned and claimed his 17th world title, who did the fans cheer? Cena, not Cody. And the thing is, Cody notices. You can see it in his eyes. Every time the crowd chants Cena, Cena during their face-to-face promos, every time the camera lingers on that forced smile, it's a mask hiding a storm. Cody has always talked about finishing his father's story. But what happens when he realizes that dream might never be enough? What happens when the golden boy snaps? Cena's hollow victory. Now let's look at John Cena, the man who made the shocking heel turn earlier this year, aligning with The Rock to break Ric Flair's record and win his 17th world title. Fans begged for that heel turn for years. They wanted it so bad, until it happened. And now, the reality is sinking in. Cena isn't happy. He's not even proud. He looks in the mirror and doesn't see a champion. He sees a man who sold his soul for a number. Watch his recent promos. Watch his matches. Against R-Truth, against Punk, there's hesitation. There's regret. This isn't the Cena who stood for hustle, loyalty, and respect. This is a hollow king. And in a twisted way, Cena and Cody are mirror images of each other. Two men broken by expectation, crushed by the weight of what the fans demanded. The forgotten power broker. But there's a third piece of this puzzle. The one pulling the strings. The Rock. When Cena turned heel at Elimination Chamber, The Rock was there. The final boss who promised to take WWE to the next level. And then, he vanished. Until now. The night it all changes. SummerSlam. Main event. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. The build has been personal, the tension unbearable. The bell rings. And what follows is an instant classic. Back and forth. Blood. Sweat. Desperation. The crowd is split, but the stakes feel bigger than ever. And then, it happens. The referee goes down. Chaos. Suddenly, Seth Rollins' music hits. He's back from his injury, flanked by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They storm the ring and start laying waste to both men. Cody tries to fight back. Cena, too. And then, for the first time in months, Cena snaps back into the old him. He hears the crowd. He fights for them. He clears the ring with pure fire. The old Cena is back. The fans explode. Chants of "Let's go Cena" thunder through the arena as he picks up Cody for an attitude adjustment. Redemption is seconds away. And then, the low blow. Cody Rhodes smiles a smile we've never seen before. Crossroads. Another and another. He drags the referee back into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes is the new WWE champion. The stadium is silent. Social media melts down. And then, if you smell, The Rock's music hits. The final boss is back, and he's not alone. He walks to the ring, stares at Cody, stares at Rollins, and then shakes Cody Rhodes' hand. The new order's here. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, The Rock, with Breaker and Bronson as enforcers. WWE is theirs. The Fallout, a new golden empire. The following weeks are a nightmare for WWE. Cody reveals his true self in a promo that sends chills. I spent years trying to win your approval. I fought for you. I bled for you. And what did I get? You chose him. You chose Cena. So now I fight for me and for power. The Rock declares the old era dead. Reigns, Punk, Cena, they're finished. Cody and Rollins are the new kings. And with Heyman pulling the strings, this faction dominates every inch of WWE. Cody crushes everyone on SmackDown. Rollins rules Raw with an iron fist. Breakker and Bronson destroy the tag division. The Rock sits on his throne, laughing as chaos reigns. The Resistance forms. But no empire lasts forever, because every empire breeds rebellion. Weeks after SummerSlam, the WWE Universe feels like a kingdom ruled by fear. Cody Rhodes has become something unrecognizable. The American Nightmare is gone. In his place stands a man draped in black, his iconic blonde hair replaced with jet black, his once pure theme music twisted into something sinister. His logo, scarred and darker than before, reflects a soul consumed by bitterness. Beside him, Brandy smiles with venom. And looming behind the throne, the architect of chaos himself, The Rock, the final boss. Pulling the strings like a puppet master, Rollins rules Raw as the World Heavyweight Champion. Cody dominates SmackDown with the WWE Championship. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker crush the tag division. Together they've turned WWE into an empire of destruction. They call it the New Era, but to everyone watching it feels like the end of everything. And then, when the lights seem darkest, hope walks back through the door. John Cena returns. But this isn't the John Cena the fans remember. There's no bright green t-shirt, no hat, no playful salute. Just a man dressed in black, his head bowed, the weight of failure etched into every line on his face. The music fades, the crowd roars, and Cena steps into the ring. When he finally speaks, the entire arena falls silent. I did this. My weakness created your empire, Cody. My choices opened the door for The Rock's tyranny, and now I'm here to burn it all down. The words hit like a thunderclap. The fans erupt, but Cena isn't alone for long. The first man to join him? CM Punk. The eternal rebel who spent his entire career fighting the Machine now stands shoulder to shoulder with Cena to destroy the new Machine. The fans lose their minds. Next, Randy Orton Cena's greatest rival returns. Old wounds don't matter now. Hatred doesn't matter. They're united by one mission, saving WWE from Cody and The Rock. And then, the music hits. The one nobody expected. Roman Reigns returns. But this isn't the tribal chief. This isn't the head of the table. This is a warrior, a man stripped of his throne, ready to go to war for the company he built. The rebellion is complete. The battle lines are drawn. Survivor Series War Games. Team Cody versus Team Cena. If Cena's team wins, Cena earns a shot at redemption. If Cody's team wins, the Old Guard is barred from any title opportunity for an entire year. This isn't just a match, it's a war for the soul of WWE. Two roads to immortality. After War Games, Cena stands at a crossroads. He can challenge Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship one last ride, one last shot at glory. If he wins, he retires on top. If he loses, Cody cements his legacy as the man who ended John Cena. Or Cena rejects the title and sets his sights on The Rock. WrestleMania, Cena versus Rock 3. If Cena wins, The Rock loses his grip on WWE. If The Rock wins, Cena disappears forever. Two endings, two legacies, one choice. And it all begins with a double turn at SummerSlam. So, should WWE pull the trigger? Should Cena rediscover his soul while Cody becomes the villain he swore he'd never be? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because if this happens, WWE will never be the same again.